Gazing out at the shimmering city lights from the railing, Morty mused on his epic adventures, from the universe's edge to glittering alien palaces. Yet, a palpable sense of emptiness pervaded his voice as he softly confessed to his companion, But I'm standing still, feeling a profound disconnect from his extraordinary past." Morty, his wide eyes betraying a deep weariness, slumped against the railing and confessed, "I'm cemented to this spot. I could spend the rest of my life running around the universe and never move." Summer turned her gaze to her brother, her own expression hinting at a quiet concern for his increasingly despondent outlook. As Morty confessed his weariness, Beth's wide, compassionate eyes turned to him, her expression a soft, understanding smile. She offered a quiet reassurance, next to you, a gentle presence against the overwhelming backdrop of their shared reality. With a look of earnest concern, Beth stated, "I'm not asking to move. It's too late for that. I'm asking you to come with me." Morty met her gaze, his expression wide and uncertain, as she softly added, Morty, clutching Beth's hand with earnest desperation, looked up at her and implored, "Travel the universe with me." Beth's wide eyes met his, her expression shifting to one of genuine surprise and contemplation at his unexpected, heartfelt plea. Responding to Morty's earnest plea, Beth pulled her grandson into a tender embrace on the waterfront, her soft, Morty. A sigh mixing weariness with reluctant affection. As the city lights twinkled around them, she held him close, acknowledging his heartfelt desire. As the night deepened, Morty's bedroom lay quiet and still, its familiar posters and oddities bathed in the gentle glow of moonlight. The silent space seemed to hold the echoes of his heartfelt plea to Beth and her comforting embrace. With playful mischief, Morty carried Beth into his room, firmly shutting the door behind them with a decisive slam. Beth, her arms still wrapped around her grandson, closed her eyes in satisfied contentment, murmuring, "Yes." Beth passionately embraced Morty, her leg lifting as their lips met, and she murmured, "Morty, I've wanted this for so long." As Morty held her close, he returned her fervent kiss, a tender longing echoing in the quiet of his room. Flushed from their intimate moment, Morty eagerly leaned into Beth, his eyes wide as he proposed, "Just wait till I show you the sunrise on Io. Or the beaches of Glagspar, 7. Beth, responding to his enthusiasm with a soft smile and a gentle hand on his leg, seemed completely drawn into his unexpected promise of interdimensional romance. Beth, a playful smirk dancing on her lips, tugged Morty closer by his shirt and purred, "If you play your cards right, tonight you just might see what comes between Saturn and Neptune." Morty, wide-eyed and flustered by her bold suggestion, could only manage a stunned, "You mean you are?" Morty, startled by a sudden sound, looked up with wide, questioning eyes and asked, Did you hear something?" But Beth's hand firmly gripped his shirt, pulling him closer as she sharply dismissed his concern with a terse, "Just forget it, percent at hashtag." Morty's wide eyes screamed in terror as a gloved hand burst through his shirt, tearing it open to reveal an unsettling, ribbed mechanism now attached to him. "What did you just... What?" he stammered, his expression a perfect blend of shock and violated disbelief. "Where are you going? $% hashtag at," snarled the monstrous alien, its yellow eyes blazing with savage intent as its clawed hand dug deeper into Morty. Morty shrieked in pure horror, his wide gaze fixed on the sickening shrip as his shirt ripped open further, revealing grotesque yellow fluid. Morty's desperate "AAA" ripped through the night, a chilling echo of the terror that had just ripped his shirt. The quiet suburban street offered no refuge, as the sound of splintering glass from the window confirmed his terrifying ordeal was far from over. Awakened abruptly by the chilling echoes of Morty's terror, Beth shot upright in bed, eyes wide with horror as a raw "AAAH" ripped from her own throat. Clutching the blankets, she looked around frantically, a terrible premonition seizing her. Awakened by the terror, Beth sat up sharply in bed, her wide eyes staring into the dim room as she processed the harrowing experience. "Well, I've got some stuff to work through," she uttered, her hands flat on the blanket, grappling with the chaotic reality of her family's life.